Alright, so we've got some massive news about UFC 311. Maybe you can tell I just got back from the gym. I saw this on my way home. Haven't had time to shower, eat, or anything, but I wanted to make this video first before other people all jump on this. This is massive news. Arman Tsarukyan is reportedly out of his fight, his main event at UFC 311 against Islam Makhachev with an unspecified injury. I'm sure that will come out in the next few hours, but I wanted to go ahead and make this video breaking down what we know so far. Obviously, the big news about that, Renato Moicano, who was scheduled to be down the card fighting Beneil Dariush, stepping all the way up to the championship fight against Islam Makhachev on 1 day's notice. Let's see what Dana White had to say about this. I'm sure he wasn't happy about having to make this, but when you think about it, what other alternatives are there really? We're going to have to hear more about what exactly happened with Arman, because this isn't good news for the card. It breaks up what was a great fight in Dariush versus Moicano, and obviously takes down the level of competition that Islam is going to fight. I don't think Renato Moicano is better than Arman in any area except maybe submissions. And I don't think submissions are that much of a threat against Islam, as we saw in the Oliveira fight. Even Oliveira probably better in every way than Renato Moicano. Not that I don't like Renato Moicano, but let's see what Dana White had to say about this.
What's up, everybody? I have some breaking news for you this morning. Around 1 a.m., we received a call from Arman Tsarukyan, who informed us that he was experiencing significant back pain due to the injury. He feels like he is not healthy enough to compete.
So I suppose it was 1 a.m. last night. So the UFC's been sitting on this news for a good 12 hours already. I'm not sure what time it is in LA. I suppose it's a couple hours behind us. But that means that they've been kind of thinking about this, and just an hour or two ago decided to promote Renato Moicano to that spot. I think that's probably the right thing. And the other thing he said there, it's a back injury that maybe Arman Tsarukyan's been dealing with in a minor way throughout his training camp, is the way he makes it sound. And he just decided last night that it's going to be enough to take him out of his fight with the champion Islam Makhachev. See what else he has to say.
He is out of the fight. Stepping in to face Islam Makhachev for the title will be Renato Moicano. Moicano's been on a tear since moving up to 155 pounds and currently holds the longest active win streak amongst all fighters in the top 10 of the lightweight division. He's won 6 of his last 7 fights, including his last 4 in a row, with 3 of those coming by finish. The guy is an absolute savage.
Yeah, so he's just going to go on to kind of promote this fight, which is the only thing he really can do. Renato Moicano, I'd say this is similar to Pereira fighting Roundtree. Maybe less dangerous, though, because if you watch my How to Beat Islam Makhachev video, I said that the one thing that's going to give you a chance is great power on the feet. Renato Moicano does not have that in any way. I can't remember the last time he had a standing knockout on the feet. It wasn't a ground and pound finish. And that's not to say Moicano isn't a dangerous fighter or a very good fighter. He is a very good fighter. He's just not on that Islam Makhachev level. He's probably not going to be able to do anything to give him danger there. Now, this is still a very good card. I'm not going to hate on this card. I'm obviously not going to say I'm not going to watch it. I would watch it if you took 5 fights off this card. It's still going to be a good card. But this does make it a little worse. Let's see what else he has to say.
And every fight he's in is a war.
It's
He
true.
weighed in on championship weight to be prepared as the backup in case something happens.
Yeah, so I guess they did let Moicano know last night, or maybe even before then, that they may need him to be ready to make championship weight a pound less, 155 flat. And Moicano isn't the biggest lightweight, so I'm sure that wasn't that hard for him. So Moicano's probably known about this for at least a couple days, or maybe he was just notified that this is a serious thing late last night. Regardless, I don't think this is really going to affect Moicano that much. I saw people saying Islam looked a little drawn, a little weak on the scales, but he always looks like that. That's not an issue for the guy.
And when we spoke to him this morning, I can tell you he wants this fight. And when I called Islam, Islam said, "Brother, I am the champion. I don't care who it is. I will fight anyone."
Yeah, of course they both want this fight. Moicano really has nothing to lose here. UFC is going to treat him well, win or lose, because he is stepping in to save this fight. And if he loses, that's expected. He has maybe like a 5% chance to win even. If he does that, obviously that's a great opportunity for him. Islam kind of sucks because I think he would have beaten Arman. That would have been great for his legacy. Would have had him cemented as the lightweight GOAT easily. Regardless, this is going to be an easy win, easy paycheck for him. He's going to be able to break that Khabib record. See if he has anything else to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world, Islam Makhachev versus Renato.
Okay, he's just promoting it now. And then Moicano obviously comes out, confirms this. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Money Moicano is coming
Money
for the belt.
Moicano.
Be ready, Islam Makhachev. Tomorrow is money time. Man, I'm so happy that I got this opportunity. I have been working for this for a long time, and I knew that could happen. That's why I was training 5 rounds, that I was training with a southpaw. I'm ready, and tomorrow I'm going to shock the world. Be ready because I am. This is Money Moicano, and tomorrow I will be the champ of the world.
Okay, so that's mostly just promotion, but he did say he has been in a 5-round kind of championship type of training camp. The way he put it, it kind of suggests that he knew there was a possibility of Arman pulling out with injury, but I'm sure that's not completely truthful. I'm sure he probably assumed that fight would go on. Maybe in the last week or so, he was told that there's maybe like a 20 to 30% chance that he's going to have to step up. So it is good to keep that in mind, especially when you are training for your fight. I don't think Moicano is going to be going in there kind of confused, bad, or anything. I just don't think even at his best he has the greatest chance to beat a guy like Islam. And then last couple things, we got Islam confirming it as well. He says, what does this title represent? It means you're the best in the world, and if you're the best in the world, it doesn't matter who's going to be standing across from me. What do I say? No, never. Let's do this. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means actually, but it's looking like he's just saying he's not going to say no to any opponent. Why would he say no to Renato Moicano? It's a good matchup for him. Quick prediction: probably first or second round KO finish. Moicano has holes on the feet. He's a little bit chinny on the feet. I don't think Islam's even going to need to take him down. I think he's just going to go out there. I don't want to say slug because that's not what Islam does. He's going to go out there and just put pressure on him in the striking, kickboxing. He's going to hit him with kicks. He's going to be targeting that straight left a lot. Unfortunately for Moicano, I think Islam's going to take this pretty easily in the first or second round. But could be fun. Moicano's a vet. He's scrappy. He's skilled. I think a good move from him might be just go out there, try to prolong it, try to make it fun. But I think Islam's on another level. I think he'll take this pretty quick. And then like the last kind of loose end from this is what's going to happen with Beneil Dariush. Let's hear what Dana has to say.
That's true. He kind of stole the show at the press conference. I do have to ask you, he was supposed to fight Beneil Dariush. What's in store for Beneil?
We'll take care of Beneil. We'll get him figured out.
You always do.
Yeah, so that sounds to me like Beneil Dariush, he's not getting a fight on this card. Maybe he gets his show money and he gets a fight on the next card. That wouldn't be so bad. Maybe put him on UFC 312, pay him for this and pay him for that. Maybe give him a little bonus too, and give him a good fight, a winnable fight for him. I'm not sure who. Maybe like a Bobby Green on UFC 312. I think that would be a good way to repay Beneil Dariush for getting his fight messed up. But anyway, that's that. Big news. UFC 311 is going to look a lot different tomorrow night, but still a great card. Still interesting. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this, and have a great day.